another video. This one is going to be on Ridge Holland, the Brawling Brutes. So Ridge is the free poster this month. He is a powerhouse, aggressive powerhouse. He has the Brawling Brutes link. Red moves start with 8 more move points. 8 MP is significant. He's a trainer. At 6 star, countdown gems do 100% more damage. Who do a lot of people have 6 star that has a very high damage countdown gem move on it? Ants. Oh yeah, Ghostbuster. He'd be amazing on Ghostbuster Cena. He's also amazing on Butch. Fan freaking tastic trainer. S plus training ability, in my opinion. Anyway, so he's modern era aggressive powerhouse. He's gonna be great for boss battle. Just gonna get that out of the way. Run my favorite moveset first. It is the 6 star moveset. Strap that's going to be equipped the whole time is a Titan plate. The strap itself is a 5% gem damage strap, not good. So I do have Double Fury 2 on him. So that's 85% more gem damage. This counts for 200%. That's why it's so big. Whenever you make 8 or more blast gems, increase the damage of all your gems by 200%. That's the Heroic Titan's crest. Fantastic plate for him. It's an amazing boss battle plate. Really good all around. Nothing else really is worth mentioning that I have equipped to him. Nothing game breaking, nothing that good. He does have some boosts active. We will cover those when we get out here. This is the moveset I like the most. This would be a fantastic boss battle build. Short arm clothesline, 8 MP black move. Deal 145k damage. Increase your black gem damage by 50% for 1 turn. Backbreaker, 8 MP, deal 136k damage, make 26 random gems into blast gems. And Arm Trap Suplex, 8 MP, deal 189k damage, and make 20 blast gems into black gems. So it completely recycles itself, triggers the Titan plate, and buffs the black gems. Entourage, pretty friendly. Entourage, Sammy for 50% blast gems. Ray for 25% more blast gem damage and 1 extra. And then just your Garden Variety 2 MP starter. So this is turn 1 in Feud this way. This would be a fantastic boss battle build. Not only the Titan plate, but the buff it'll grow. Very reminiscent of Hall of Fame Taker. So kind of keep that in mind. You guys know I'm a fan of Hall of Fame Taker. We're going to go on the special tour against 6 star here. We're going to go against 6 star Butch. Right here. We're going to give this a whirl and see what it looks like against a 6 star. I can tell you, I played this on the Champions channel live on stream. I played it with a drip plate as well. I also played it with Bianca's Braid, not this build, but other build sets. We put a Bianca's Braid skill plate on, and yeah, so we used 3 different ones. This is nearly as much damage as the drip plate was, so I would not use a drip plate on Ridge. Simply because it barely makes a difference compared to the damage we were doing with the Titan, and on so many other people, a drip plate makes them way better. So while it is good on Ridge, it's not that much better than a Titan plate. It's actually quite close. So there's the buff. You can see our black gems are now doing 50k. However, of note, his blast gems do 50% more damage. That's his monthly boost. And all color gems do 50% more damage. So he's getting a 50% boost from this and a 50% boost from the blast gems. So that's worth noting. He also has 2 extra MP. I don't have any tour perks, so the MP part really isn't a big deal. But he is, on all of these blast gems, going to hit for 100% harder than he would when the month is over. But let's see how hard he does hit. That makes the Titan plate go off. Black gems are 94k. Blast gems 122k on the black ones. Red one's 95, yellow 64. Black is a secondary damage gem color, so even though it's a secondary color, it's still going to do a lot of gem damage. Nice cascade. You can see 4.8 million is what we hit for there. I would imagine that's around 3.5 million without the buff. Which is about as hard as my Hall of Fame Taker hits on the first turn. Sometimes Taker doesn't hit that hard. because Ridge's buff is 50% to just the black gems. Taker's is closer to 100. However, Taker doesn't blow up the entire board, and Ridge does. So that's worth noting. That's where the difference is. That wasn't a particularly good hit with that last one. Because this is so simple, I'm going to probably run one more for you because it's really straightforward and fast, just so you can get an idea of the damage. And certainly, his gem damage is not maxed out with this setup. You're going to get a 20% strap. You can see that was a fairly big miss. We didn't cascade, we didn't get all of our gems. Still 5.8 million the second go around. I'm going to run this once more because I have more to say about this build set. It would grow in boss battle just like Taker does. You don't have to give up your turn, constant recycle. It's faster than Taker because you don't have to pick a spot for the blast gems. It's all just click. So I would see him being a better Taker in boss battle. The MP cost is the same. He has a 8 MP link, which is better than a Hall of Fame link of 4 MP. If you get Butch. So I really see this as a better Hall of Fame Taker. And you guys know how I feel about Taker, and they're both powerhouses and they're both aggressive. He would be a great boss battle guy to bring up. Very straightforward gameplay. You can see we get the whole board, we get a nice cascade, and you can see that's a 6 million hit. 6 million. That's probably doing 4.5 million without the monthly boost. Very impressive build set. I think it's very, very good. And again, Drip wasn't really doing that much more than a 6 million hit like that. So I would not use a Drip. I think that's his best moveset. I think that's the best plate. It is available at 6-star. The difference is before 6-star, you will not have the 50% black gem damage boost. So no big deal. You would still just use these two moves. And you could sub in any other move you want, literally. I probably would put the sub in case I don't keep them down to drain them or something. Likely I would just throw the sub in. But all that really matters is those two moves. That's his best moveset at all levels, across all levels, in my opinion. While the monthly boost is going on, you could throw JBL on as a trainer instead of NWO Ted. Get even bigger blast gem damage. You're going to have a riot with him during the month. Okay, moving on. So, better Hall of Fame Taker build set to Taker's Blast, as I feel about that. This moveset is here to simply show you the headbutt. So you can see that. So let's swap these in. Headbutt is the 6-star move. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Headbutt is the 5-star move. We just saw the 6-star move in this one. And it's damage per blast gem. Easiest way, in my opinion, I think, to get this one to work is also working the sub in. That way I can show you guys these two moves in one build set. There's probably other stuff you could do, honestly. But all the movesets really are inferior to the first one we saw. So I'm going to do this so you guys can see the headbutt and the Cobra Clutch. Also, I'm going to make some assumptions based on maxing this out so you can see what the max damage is. Actually, I saved the loadout for this to save time. And I'll go over the moves in 1 second. German Suplex, 7 MP yellow, deal 119k damage, choose 5 gems to make into red. Headbutt, 9 MP red, deal 132k damage, plus 180 or plus 18,694 bonus damage for every blast. Cobra Clutch, sub, generate 36 random sub gems, do 147k 3 turns, remaining turn into blast gems. So we're gonna have a bunch of blast gems on the board for the headbutt. And JBL is going to buff that by 100% on the blast gems. Sammy by 50%. You need Santa Hogan 17k to start this turn 1 in feud. If you can't do that, you could always replace JBL with a 2 yellow MP. But then you're going to lose a ton of damage on the headbutt, which, as you'll see, isn't super crazy anyway. Should do probably 1 million to like 1.3 million, depending how many blast gems we keep. So let's go and run this one. Also, Titan Plate won't be doing anything on this build. So there's that in mind. How you would get this to be turn 1 with 17k Santa is you would set up a black match with your gems and swipe into it. So it would move the MP bar once, and that would keep it turn 1. So that's what we're going to do. Set up that 5-match swipe. That would fill the sub in feud. Okay. Don't want to see a 5-match and huge cascade like that because we're losing a bunch of our blast gems. This could have been a lot better. That's a fact. Situation not good. You can see we only did 1 million damage. You're going to see why that first set is the money set with him, I think. And this is a great example. So ideally, we'd have a yellow or red. We don't. This is super messy. Nothing looks great here. That was not lucky. Oh, here's a little bit better, finally. A little bit. Didn't really go our way there. That's okay, because this is an example of why I wouldn't be running this moveset over the first one, which is the whole point of this. This moveset, I just wouldn't run it. Maybe in boss battle if there's ever a blast gem boost, potentially, but I still feel like the other build that we previously ran is probably gonna blow it away. I want to try and save that 5-match just for funsies. Right, back on the right side of this here. Okay. And here we go. Now we can see the blast gem move with a lot more blast gems on the board. That was 1.73 million. Much better. And then we have the choose loaded. We have a swipe that would blow up the board too. But, you know, don't need it. We wouldn't need it. So. Much better result that time, right? Significantly so. So the first one was really terrible, but that will happen. That one slightly better than normal too, because of the red gem choosing being loaded and stuff. And we kept a ton of gems on the board. Am I really gonna end up having to do this? Yeah, whatever. That's not annoying at all. Alright, good. Good. There we go. Alright. Terrible moveset. Don't ever run it. That's so you guys could see the sub and the headbutt move. I would only be runnable potentially in boss battle, but I doubt it would do better than the triple black recycling growing itself every time, right? finally, this moveset. Now, this is interesting. Um, some rarer-ish trainers. To be honest, you probably, no way would you run this over the first one anyway. You had an extra braid. If you didn't have a Titan plate, then maybe you would run this. Or you didn't want to move a Titan plate to him for some reason. Let's say it's living on KO for you and you're just unwilling to do anything other than KO with the Titan plate. Then you could run this moveset. And it's actually surprisingly good with King of Kings. He has a new trainer buff, and it makes this moveset hit a lot harder than I thought it would, actually. So let's check it out. This, again, no braid. That's what I would use, Bianca's braid. That's the make the X breaks, buff your gem damage 100%. Also would be great for an X break boss battle. I wonder when we're going to have one of... Oh, we just had one of them. Yeah, he would have been handy to have then. Anyway, Northern Grit, 10 MP finisher, deal 252k damage, choose 3 rows to destroy. Falling Power Bomb, 8 MP red, deal 160k damage, choose 5 columns to make into X breaks. German Suplex, 7 MP yellow, deal 119k damage, choose 5 gems to make into red. We're going to go with King of Kings here. Gem. And we're going to take a look at his trainer ability here in a second, because it is... You didn't know all of them. That pass is pretty good now. You get Starfill frags, get stuff in the store, and you get his training ability, which is kind of crazy. Moves that generate countdown gems will create 2 more countdown gems, so that's great on Cena. X-Break gems do 4,500 more damage each, also great on Warrior. But wait, there's more. It doesn't all fit. All color gems do 10% more gem damage, and moves that generate green gems will create 4 more. If you don't have Razar, you can get them for that. Extra 10% on your gem damage, 2 extra countdowns, and X breaks do a ridiculous 4,500. So great for Ghostbuster Cena, great for Acrobat Warrior. Really crazy good coach. Good for any X break boss battle stuff too. This last one. So yeah, let's check this out. See what this looks like. So 2-3 matches. Would load it here in feud 5 in a 3 with no trainer. Given my propensity for cascading, just gonna go ahead and just do 2 matches, get it all loaded. It's a good thing. Again, this would set the braid off here. I don't have a braid equipped. That'd be 100% more gem damage. But I think you're going to see this hits much harder than I thought it would. It does have his monthly boost, too. But yeah, it hits surprisingly hard. That's 2.4 mil. That's not bad. That's mostly all almost in King of Kings there. Doing a bunch of work, right? Also, potentially, you can do some monkey business this way. Let's say you did have a braid on. You could do this sort of thing the second time through, where you put these out, proc the braid, and then just refill this. 5 and probably shouldn't do that there. Let's do it this way. It also give us, it's going to give us more X breaks, so King of Kings can do a lot more damage for us, right? Even with all these loot box gems. $2.5. Not amazing, right? But not bad. And it's as a secondary move set, gives him more utility when there's an X break boss. Just, you know, or if you're bored, different flavor of thing. You know, we could do the thing again, but I'm not going to. It's gonna be weird and do this in the exact wrong order because I feel like it. Why not? Rid of those loot boxes. More damage. And hopefully put Butch away right here. Alright. So those are the three movesets that I really see. For him. The first one, let's go back to it right here, is Head and Shoulders the best if you get your hands on a Titan plate, which is available on the prize wall plate picker. Just need to save them up. Everyone in the game has access to that. You know? So, there's that. Let's see, what else? Get him into the roster. I think he's a better Hall of Fame taker. You know? He's gonna hit it better, harder, that kind of stuff. I think he's even more versatile than Taker for boss battle, which is saying something. His trainer ability at 6-star is top notch. Worth taking up to 6-star for that. So if I get him, he would actually be the next powerhouse I would take up. I would take him up before Otis, and I would take him up before the Anvil that I had been planning on taking up. That's how I feel about him. I think he's that good, that useful, and will transition to boss battle that well. But the coachability alone, like Titan Andre, who I don't have for cross breaks, those are game breaking on boss battle too. And I don't have Titan Andre, so that one hurts when I don't have it. So I would take Ridge up for the coach alone. The fact that he's a solid fighter as well just ices it for me. I think he's a great free-to-play option. I think a lot of you guys are going to be really happy with him. So, congratulations on the free card. Great job on making him, Scopely. Let me know what you think in the comments. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there.